more will I struggle. No more will I struggle. My stairs.
Or things that could have happened in 20 years can take place in 5 years. He's a catalyst of destiny if you know how to operate it. The very first law of favor is learning to ask God for favor. You're a covenant child. You have the seed of Abraham. You need to put pressure on the heavenlies for favor to come to bear. Ask for favor. Asking. Many don't know, they just think because God loves me, it will happen. He said, ask and it shall be what? Seek and it shall what? A blind man came to Jesus Christ and he was still asking him, what will you want me to what? Because you can be blind and be looking for marital success. You can't be assuming. I said, what do you really want? What do you really want? You can be blind and be looking for money. He said that I may receive a sight. It's okay. That's good. Asking for favor. I saw something in Esther chapter 4 verse 11. You know, in the time of Esther, a man called Haman was conspiring to annihilate the Jews, to kill them, to destroy them, both young and old. But Esther took on responsibility after Mordecai put pressure on him. You know, all the king's servants and the people of the king provinces do know that whosoever, whether man or woman, shall come unto the king into the inner court who is not called, there is one law of his to put it to death, except such to whom the king shall hold out the golden scepter, that he may live. I have not been called to come into the king. She was making this excuse to Mordecai that, economy is hard. I don't know what's happening in Benin. I don't know what's happening in Nigeria. Then Mordecai responded. The next verse. The very next verse. And Hathach came and told Esther the words of Mordecai. Next one. Again, Esther spake unto Hathach and gave a commandment unto Mordecai. No, I think we're in verse 12. I said Esther 4:11. Okay. And they told to Mordecai Esther's words. Thank you, media guys. Then Mordecai commanded to answer Esther, think not within thyself that thou shalt escape in the king's house more than all the Jews. Verse 14. The next verse. For if thou altogether hold thy peace at this time, then there shall enlightenment and deliverance arise to the Jews from another place. But thou and thy father's house shall be destroyed. And who knows whether thou art come to the kingdom for such a time as this. So Mordecai was putting pressure. If you wait for logic, life will not deliver. If you wait for normal process, your life will be stagnated. The next verse, please. So when Esther saw that, she was provoked. He said, then Esther bade them return Mordecai this answer. Next verse.